And I'm trying a new offense. I forgot. My new playbook. What are some good away uniforms, Ray? Falcons? Falcons for Michael Vick or what? Or Saints? Or Saints all white?
Nah, not the Saints. Wait, where's the Saints at? I can't see it on your phone.
It's right here. But like, picture the black pants but white.
No, Falcons. The Falcons is the Saints.
Okay. Fuck it. Don't pay attention to my record. Okay? Don't pay attention to my record. Don't pay attention to it. You can't pay attention to it. Don't pay attention to it.
Damn, buddy. No, that's not even bad. I was 3-5 at a point in time. I probably went 3-6 too.
I should be 3 and 5. Piss me off.
Literally, like 4 games remaining. No, with 5 games remaining, I won 3 games in a row.
Huh. Oh my god, it should be an easy game. If I lose, I suck.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. This will make it into the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
And then after that, it's shit. But it's always the last drive, you notice that?
They'll start with Jackson, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Who do you think it was?
On 2nd and 9, Vick. That's caught by Jackson. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that's going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Or watch how fast it switches to Raiders.
On 3rd and 1, here's Vick. Vick in trouble, and down he goes. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best.
You and I both know we're into a whole new realm of football because we're not just looking at tendencies anymore. We're looking at analytics, and I've got to think the analytics on 3rd and 1 say run the football.
I'm on an offense.
They will indeed go for it. Vick. And this is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
I wonder if Nail's still awake. Did you think it's going to first play?
Vick will look to throw on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Oh my
pressure too great, and he goes down once more. John Randall dropping the hammer.
Now I know we're only 2 plays in,
I get
but
sacked
after
by
giving
my
up back-to-back sacks, something has to change with the protection, and they can't wait to halftime to make an adjustment.
3rd and long for Vick. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And it's caught. Touchdown. Calvin Ridley, 43 yards. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he completed passes like we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs. When necessary, they help get him out of trouble.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away.
That was a good first drive. Well, I got sacked my first 2 plays.
Taking it about the 1.
I ran scramble off that puck.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
But usually, if I get a new quarterback with 97 speed.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
I'm used to staying in the pocket.
Last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times
trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he will take this one home.
Already quit.
That guy's a fucking dumbass.
I need to be that suck ass user in. Alright, 4 and 6. If I win out the rest of my games during, that's 15 and 6. For the rest of my, hey, I'm doing 18 games right here, Jerry. Watch this. I'll play the same guy. Mad. Who's mad? Please give me the ball first so I can make the guy quit even faster. Yeah, I think I get the ball first. Yeah, I read it really quick.
Here's the
I'm honestly going to test out Roy Williams.
Morton Anderson to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta.
Bust. I'm going to test out Roy Williams. My team 95 speed.
It's a play fake. Now Vick. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he takes it beyond the 35 before going out
saved
of bounds.
400.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
If he scores in this play, I swear to God.
Play action now. Vick rolling to his right. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. A big play there. 63 yards. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming.
It fucked up my overall first. Oh!
And he's going to have to eat
fucked up my fucking overall for receivers.
And he is not going to make it.
They should be 97.
And this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
I'm walking around too. Well, I'm moving around. Dude, what are you doing?
They're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Okay, I have a question.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
25-yard line.
On the draw, it's Jackson.
Right now. You hear it? And I put my mic.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on
There's something wrong with Daniel. Every time I have my mic like this,
because the draw, they're thinking
like, bro,
pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
But you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on 2nd and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field. They're only thinking one thing, get to the quarterback.
Like in the hole,
you can bypass them with a running play.
He's like, bro, there isn't echo in your mic. I'm like, I don't get how.
3rd and short yardage, Vick. He cannot get away. Down goes Vick. J.J. Watt And they're
feel bad for this guy, Jerry.
6-yard
Look at
loss,
his
and
left
that
hand,
will
Jerry,
lead to
blocked it.
4th down.
This guy's just getting fucked.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle.
What
It's
the
Gonzalez.
fuck am I defending this dude?
Past the
Look at that play,
20.
Jerry. He
And
just
he
scored.
takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Tony Gonzalez, 71 yards. And the Bears can grab the lead with the extra point.
Look at Jeff.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The guys are fan blasting harder than fucking Brewers fan. It's on the stream.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Him and I can't tell if he's a black Burnett's man.
First down throw coming for Vick, eluding the pressure right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. The guy's man complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. And a huge play that time. 54 yards. He's airing it out for Williams.
Oh,
and
that play,
incomplete.
that play would have been nasty.
Physical play
That
on
play
the
would have been
football
nasty.
there, and it's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On 2nd down, Vick again. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
1-yard gain.
Here's Michael Vick being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Keeper. Night Train Lane on the tackle. It's a gain of 3.
On 3rd down, Henry.
That's why you need
in for a touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And his guys are going to retake the lead.
And as many coaches' meetings as we sit in, we hear the word finish all the time, don't we? And on that play, the back actually finished getting into the end zone, breaking the last tackle. Tried to wrap up, tried to use the proper technique, just wasn't able to get it done.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
I wanted Sean Alexander.
No chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The reason I held off from getting him because Julian got him, and I'm like, if I get it, Julian's like, oh, you copied me.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Yeah,
last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that
I feel like there's a better
touchdown,
defense
I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come
What
on
is
EA
Drew
Sports.
run?
Our home team 12.
Because on the last drive when I was going into Drew, I stopped for him and played because I caught him out. And he was running cover 3 match. I'm like,
what an advantage having a lead
if
guy
he was running
the
cover 3,
defensive line,
I'd
because
be able
not
to
only does
easily
he
run
take up the
four
space
verticals on him.
and let the linebackers run
He's running a
free,
weird-ass
but he
formation.
also make
I think
plays
he's running
himself, as we
nickel
just saw
something.
there.
Vick on 3rd and 2. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does doesn't really matter. Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Whoever's watching the stream, can you comment who the fuck you are?
Now they're out there again to try once more. They're going to try and throw. Ooh. And it is incomplete.
30 left.
A curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
On down.
I'm going to save this picture of David, right? And he said he's not an alcoholic. I ask him where he's at. He sent me a picture of him with his Vapor Maxes and a bottle of tequila.
Vick operating on first down. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel just...
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The D-tackle Sheldon Richardson came barreling in for the sack.
And it's third down. Third and long.
Throwing on third and long. Vick, flush to his right. Brings up fourth down. Solid coverage by the Bears D.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that now makes this a 15-7 game. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or in this case, a field goal.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at 25.
Didn't you? The Bats guy? Like Jerry Zero Chill, he's going for 50K. I remember, you know why? I quick sold like 4 of them.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Yeah, I quick sold him to 91 for Snow.
Went for it on 4
so many times.
A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
Factored in. Vick in trouble, and down he goes. J.J. Watt able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
And you shrunk 50? Little Rosie. Have you put on like lockdown on your defense yet?
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
70 for each player.
But this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
And wait till you meet the new fullback that just came out. It's 95 overall, Marcel Reese. He's 92 speed.
So here's Vick following the interception. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. It was Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, there to knock it away.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Forced out to his left. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And out of bounds right around the 20. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
Now they have a good quarterback on their team.
Get a good head of steam going.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Of course, you can put any quarterback you want. But if you want your team to be
Drops
offensive.
this one off to McCoy underneath. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Now 4th down and 1.
Yeah, no.
This is caught.
The receiving core is Randy Moss, Jerry Rice, and then on the slot they put
the first of their timeouts.
Henry Ruggs.
So as they take it over,
If you max out the Raiders' chemistry, you get another +2 speed to anyone that's a Raider. And your tight end's Darren Waller. Yeah, it's 92 or 91.
Vick to the air again. Flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Come on now. A 3-yard touchdown run. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Here we go now as they will again try for 2.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they have a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
They're actually really worth it because
at their own
you can either
line.
you can go buy Michael
Bears
Vick,
offense ready to go for their next drive.
or no,
They're under a minute
you
to
can
go
go
in the
Vick.
half, a first half that hasn't
Or
been
you can get
particularly
Tanner.
kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the
Or
smart approach
you
is to
can
run
get
out the
Randy
clock,
Moss
lick
and
your
sell
wounds
Randy.
at the half.
And he
You're Randy
can't
Moss.
get rid of it. He's taken down. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those.
Yeah, true. But you don't want to splurge and go fucking full 96 overalls. I'm 5-5 now. Oh, sorry, 5-6.
See, bro, literally, I got to you literally matched up with the same nigga, bro.
Twice.
When you match up with the
I ain't take a shit. Pause broadcast real quick. Jerry. You know who's not hitting the same anymore, and who's actually hitting harder? Charlie Mills not hitting the same, and Addison Rae's hitting harder.
Charlie Mills has always been ugly. I feel like. Nah, not always, but I feel like ever since I don't know, bro. When she was going to that different color hair shit, that's when she started getting ugly.
Dixie's like is she in her short hair now? I mean, I don't know how to feel about that.
Relax, man. You're not a fucking woman.
Fuck you.
What the fuck?
Okay. I'm playing a truck. Infusion. Let's start calling people. Tell them to get on. Because the time is it? It's barely 2. It's embarrassing.
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Williams to return.
Me and Jerry are fucking sitting party board and no one's on.
Past the 20 to the 24.
And it's barely 2.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Yes, I'm serious.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
8 yards on the pickup.
What are you doing?
Brings up second and 2.
Wake the fuck up. No one's
Now
online.
a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in.
No, I'll give you 10 seconds.
And all the way in for the touchdown. DK Metcalf, 69 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead.
You would have declined by now.
Well, if they didn't get... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught in the end zone. So how about that for a statement? They get 2 instead of 1 on the fake, and it's an 8-0 ball game. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Steelers
Can you
take
get on
over
fucking
first and
Jerry?
10 at their own 25-yard line.
Literally everyone got off on a fucking Saturday night and it's barely hurt. It's not even 2 o'clock yet.
Smith catches left side.
He's about to get on.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Heck of a start. A 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. To throw.
I got one.
Throw left side complete. It's Smith. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jonnu Smith, 45 yards. Now the Steelers are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And nowhere to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be open to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Just like that, a pick up
don't need to
on
get
their
him.
first
The only person I can play with is
scrimmage.
fucking Cheesecake. Oh, perfect.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Vick now from the 50.
Well, I hate that kid, man. Just keep on leaving him.
It's tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch.
But I swear, if you take a break and then you come back to it, you're going to be
but in this case, the hit was timed really well.
Godlike.
Popped it free from his grasp.
Now a dump off here complete.
Then I fucking take a break.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run.
Dude called my ass just to get on. Man's lucky I took a nap at like 9 o'clock.
Vick. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Well, today's Sunday, right?
From the shotgun, it's Vick. Flush to his right. This
This
one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end.
That quarter will go off with
losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
The 15-yard run, something like that.
From the gun, he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. That's Cameron Hayward who got in there to take him down.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting him score a touchdown versus holding him to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
You know, he hated taking the loss there on third down. That's to his running back, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last time when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
I wonder if David has told his dad that David broke his dad's.
A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports.
Jerry, the controller he broke wasn't even his.
On play action, Vick. He's going to air one out. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the 5-time Pro Bowler Troy Vincent.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Vick goes play action. Out to his left. He's airing it out for Williams.
No, not a touchdown.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Dancing to his left. Got a man, it's complete. Williams.
Go Roy Williams.
And all the way down to the 42.
Joe Hayden caught him.
It's a big play there on third down. And even 50 yards. It'll be Vick once more. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's McCoy. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second. And
they'll throw again. Here's Vick.
36-yard line.
Buying time to his left. This will be caught inside the 10. And all the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They'll get 34 yards there. That was a fantastic job of keeping that play alive. He had a chance to tuck it. I thought he might.
They work on those situations all the time. This is coached. Being able to keep your eyes downfield, keep the play alive, and not automatically run with the football. How about that lesson absorbed, and it turned into a big play.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. From the gun, Vick. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
Yeah,
and accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
I'm not kidding. If you're running outside and the guy doesn't block, he's the main reason why.
Goal. Being chased out left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
Block for you or what?
Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Operating from the gun. Vick steps away to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. He got out of the pocket there. Was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling. His receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Throw left side complete. It's Smith. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Now here's Vick. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. It's a play fake. Now Vick. He'll buy some time right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. He lost 2 there. And it's 3rd down. Going deep for Diggs.
No. Look at this play.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 34-yard line.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Smith. Add this game to the last one, and they move the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. From the red zone now, Vick.
Picked off Calvin Johnson.
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
Holy fuck.
He's at the 50.
I haven't done any work for the
30,
deadline.
20, 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Yeah, we dominate today.
Brandon, we spent time with this team before the game, and there was never any indication that they did not like their kicker.
Well, it shows right now that they didn't like their kicker. Why didn't they just put it through the goalpost and take the lead?
That is going to be the question that has to be answered. I don't know about you, but I'm skipping my flight. I'm going to the post-game press conference to find out what they were thinking.
Instead of playing conservative, they go through the air, and what a stunning turn of events. He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to it after the pick 6. Vick escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. Now a signal and a timeout call.
Look at that play.
As it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
1st and 10 at the 14.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Play action now, Vick. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And the 13-year man puts it through. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis on Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
What kind of
the Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And here comes Diggs. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
I've never seen that shit before.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 25 yards that time.
21-yard line.
Play fake. Vick. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
I'm honestly concerned for him in the future how much he tries.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Off play action. Vick. He sets to fire deep. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down.
Third down and 15.
I wonder how hard is that to play.
Off the play fake. Vick rolling to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
7-yard line.
Off play action. Vick flushed out right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Atlanta, Georgia's the spot. I'm glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action, 2nd and 10. This will be caught inside the 10. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. First target, first catch, and a first down.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Michael Vick.
You're not sharing your audio?
Eluding the pressure right. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
At the 12-yard line.
From the gun, Vick forced out to his left. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. That's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Vick on 4th down. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and as a result, possession switches hands. Trying to shake from the last last drive, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to LaShawn McCoy. And it's second down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Off the play fake. Vick. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it.
Oh, my gosh.
He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down.
Yeah,
John Randall able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Back now in Atlanta. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. As we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. Dancing to his left. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Third and long for Vick. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And this one will be down by a member of the kicking team at about the 40-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Buying time to his left.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Off play action. Vick.
Don't blitz everybody, blitz one linebacker.
Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
He's running the same play again outside right now. Watch. It's 21's responsibility to get that guy.
Fake.
It's 21's responsibility.
He's going to look deep down the field. And it'll be intercepted.
I stumbled down the
positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
So here's Vick following the interception. They'll roll him out right. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that's caught inside the 35.
What's wrong with what
a big-time play there.
Don't lose.
6 yards.
I'm not.
A 1st down throw coming for Vick.
Which time you get?
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19.
For the community.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And it's a touchdown. DK Metcalf. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
I want him
You
here.
can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Vick. Oh, he cannot get away. Down goes Vick. J.J. Watt that time able to do what he does best, and that's sack the quarterback.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always said,
And the pressure gets to him again. J.J. Watt in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
Needs to be at
The
20.
open man is Smith.
Needs to be at 20.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the end. Johnson on its poke free. Football's hit.
Ask him, where's Corey? Oh my god, you're an idiot. Who don't tell you, bitch. What's down? Guys, this is a good stream by far. I haven't lost yet. I'm 3 games. Oh fuck, I forgot. Jerry, you here? I'll start another game then. Bust down, bust down, Tatiana, bust down. I wanna see you bust down. Get up, get down. Just throw that shit down. Yeah. Oh my god, I wanna cry.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Vick operating on first down. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 33 as we ironically approach 3:33 remaining in the quarter. And he stopped immediately there. Big Geno Atkins there to bring it down.
No gain on the play.
Throwing on second down. Vick. He'll find Metcalf. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Derrick Henry. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7. Vick. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now it's Henry. And he will find his way into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And right away, he lost the football. 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards on the play, first down.
38-yard line.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Mahomes. He's got the first down here inside the 30, and down to the 19-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
These two teams all tied after 1. On the return, Williams. They'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack.
Second down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Vick. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Off play action. Vick. He goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Mean Joe Green in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. They will indeed go for it. Vick. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Vick. Yeah, it's a 4-yard loss. Really sets him back now for 2nd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. Touchdown, Falcons! DK Metcalf, 62 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
The Falcons will line up.
Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the ball.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
1st and 10.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Darren Waller with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Ravens can take the lead now if they hit the extra point. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Williams now on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Another try after the 1st down sack. Vick eluding the pressure right. He's airing it out for Williams. He's got a man complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the 1st half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half. being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On third down, Vick. His pass caught with the 4. And he is out of bounds here. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Trying to punch it in with Henry. He gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Derrick Henry in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there. They may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
At the 25-yard line.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Now a hit and a loose football. And that has to be so frustrating because you know that they had something set up there for this first drive of the second half. It wasn't the fumble.
Sometimes no matter what you go over at halftime, no matter what you say, errors will result, and that's exactly what happened here. They were trying to change things from what happened in the first half. Instead, they continue to make mistakes.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a 1st down for the Falcons.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the gun, Vick. Flush to his right. And he rifles one incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
A 2nd down throw for Vick. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
A gain of 9 brings up
on 3rd and 1. Here's Vick. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
Two-point conversion.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 29 yards, first down. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
3. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 13-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
On the keeper. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 7.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete right around the 8. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Brings up 3rd down.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the 5-time Pro Bowler Troy Vincent. I know it appeared he was saying, hey,
like, Jay, you buy one of those Jerry Rice rolls?
give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Vick. And he is going to go down for the 5th time tonight. And this one is going to be a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they should call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Back now in Foxborough. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. All the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Darren Waller, 44 yards. And the Ravens capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Tucker with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Williams to return. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. About about set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock defensively. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Credit the great Michael Strahan with a sack.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
To try again after the sack, Vick. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Mean Joe Green in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Vick back around his own goal line. He's going to fire one deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. So that one will be accepted. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. 3rd and long for Vick. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. George Kittle, 91 yards. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now to try to add the extra point, the lefty Anderson. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Makes the score Falcons 32.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And this is caught off for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
On the return, Williams. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And boy, having that third timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
Again, it's Henry. He'll be brought down shy of the 30 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And in for the score. Are you kidding me? They return it, and they take the lead.
Here we go.
And that is a tough pill to swallow. All they had to do, Charles, keep the ball, work this clock.
The only way for the defense to win was to force the fumble. And they did. Took him the other way for a score. And now, if you're the offensive team, it will take a miracle, perhaps, to win this ball game.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. He'll run it. Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He's back to throw. Over the middle of Kittle, complete. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Falcons, first down. First and 10.
He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
He steps out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw. Dancing to his left. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Incomplete on the throwaway.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
One last shot for Michael Vick. Flushed out right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Tonight's final score, Ravens.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
You know what was the difference maker? That and the one take they got.
So that'll do it for Charles Davis, the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Foxborough, good night, everybody.
Dude, literally, I threw for 400 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. My rushing, I only ran the ball 7 times. His Darren Waller at 200 yards. Like, then let me invite you. Let me upgrade my Sam Miller. Oh my god, my screen's... Hold on.